Hello and welcome to another Lorbeck Luxury Cars Friday Drive. I'm Scott Newman and today we're looking at Godzilla, this 2008 R35 GTR. This is quite an important car as it marks the first time in more than 15 years the GTR returned to Nissan's Australian showrooms. Australia and the GTR share quite a history. It obviously dominated local touring car racing, culminating in that famous moment at Bathurst in 1992, but Australia's race and road GTRs were unique in R32 guise, and it was actually Wheels magazine that first coined the Godzilla nickname. Despite this affinity, we missed out on the R33 and R34, but that changed in 2008 with the introduction of the R35. It had been a long time coming, Nissan first teasing a concept in 2001, but it was worth the wait. Even by the standards of the GTR, the R35 was high-tech and complicated, but there was no arguing with the results. Nissan had built a genuine supercar. In fact, according to some of its competitors, the Nissan was suspiciously fast. But I'll explain more about that from behind the wheel. As part of the GTR's reveal, Nissan quoted a lap time around the Nürburgring, the fearsome and famous German racetrack. Pretty standard, most manufacturers do. Nissan, however, quoted an unbelievable time. Literally, according to Porsche, who said it borrowed a GTR and couldn't get anywhere near the claimed time. Nissan just shrugged and said Porsche should get better test drivers. It just shows though how amazing this machine was when it came out in 2008. And still is. I mean, they're still making the R35 16 years later. Since we're here, let's bust a myth. Oh, the GTR is just a computer on wheels, it drives itself. If anyone tells you that, ignore them. Yes, it's very high tech, and yes, you can go extremely quickly, relatively easily. But anything this fast needs a lot of controlling. It's not just stuck to the road, it'll still understeer, it'll still oversteer, and you'd better know what you're doing when it does. Put it this way, to continue the comparison, no one ever says a 911 Turbo just drives itself, do they? In fact, by modern standards, the GTR feels kind of old school. It's raw, the steering's got a lot of weight to it, you need to press the brake pedal quite firmly. This is definitely a car you feel involved in driving. The GTR was a bargain new and it's a bargain now. This car has just 34,000 Ks on the clock and is virtually brand new. It is being offered for less than $100,000 plus on-road costs. What else can you get with this amount of performance and this amount of presence for that amount of money? I'm Scott Newman and thanks for joining me. See you next time on Lorbeck Luxury Cars Friday Drive.